Welcome back to a new video. It's definitely been a while. Last video was actually round 1 of Super Champs, and I couldn't be bothered to edit the rest of the videos from Super Champs, so I do apologise for that. Not that many people actually watched the last video that I would assume that people are counting on another one, but you know. So yeah, we're back today for a little bit of a different video. We're going to CLUB100 in Bayford, Meadows, doing a CLUB100 test day. We're actually doing 2 today, so that'll be good. I've done 1 before at Rye House. It was a very good experience. Karts are completely different to the Sodies. I was not really expecting it. Very physical as well compared to the Sodies. But yeah, it should be good. So yeah, let's get in the car and get to Bayford Meadows, shall we? Okay, so we have made it to the track and we're just exiting the pit lane now. It's the first time at the track, so we just need to get to grasps with the track a little bit, get back used to the karts. The last time I drove the karts was last month, so it was a little bit of a gap between driving them. So I do need to learn the karts just a little bit more, get a bit more confident with them. And tyres were definitely pretty cold as we left the pit lane, as you can imagine. And then nearly spinning it there. I just was not expecting that corner because I'd learned the track a little bit from YouTube, but I didn't really pay too much attention to it. So there is going to be a few mistakes here and there. But we'll try and keep it to a minimum. But yeah, just trying to get to grasp with the track. I think this was a fairly slow lap, just trying to get used to the track, see where it goes, see where I need to go quicker, see braking points, all that malarkey, and just get used to the track in general. We are going to ignore the fact that the camera says it's filmed in 2022, because I'm pretty sure it wasn't, because it was yesterday, and pretty sure it's not 2022, but we're just going to ignore that bit. This corner coming up was a bit tricky to get right. Going around here, I just kept bogging down so much and kept losing the rear end. So you can see on the exit there, I think I lost the rear end again a little bit there. And then going around this corner, it's quite a long sweeping left-hander, which is definitely fairly hard to get right. You just don't know where to place the kart very well. So yeah, it was a bit of a challenge. It definitely needed a bit of getting used to. But yeah, you can see quite a big train of karts ahead. I kind of slowed down to begin with, tried to warm up the tyres, just get a little bit of open space so I could learn the track without having to navigate my way through traffic, which ended up working quite nicely. I got P3 overall in the timings for the whole session, which I was definitely very happy about. Bearing in mind it was the first time at the track and the second time in the karts, I was very happy with a P3, as you can imagine. So yeah, I guess it worked out quite nicely for me. I think some point soon we'll see Teddy Mahoney come past somewhere. I'm not entirely sure when, but Teddy Mahoney, I race with him quite a few other occasions. We do kart masters at Q Leisure. Obviously the rental version of kart masters. I'm not rich. Oh, there he is. Yeah, so he's gone down the inside. Just trying to keep onto the back of him because Teddy Mahoney is a good driver. He's very, very, very quick. He races for Team TRX, so clearly he knows something about karting if he's in a race team. So we're just going to try and keep onto the back of him, learn a few bits from him because he has been to the track before in a junior road tax and an X30 kart, I believe. So I would imagine he knows the track a little bit better than me. So just try and keep onto the back of him. Round turn 2 and 3, I ended up being really quick. You could see how much I just gained on him. I kept going wide there. This is the corner that I really didn't like for most of the day. Again, look, he gets a much better run out of there. I take a really tight entry and he takes quite a wide one. Round here, I think I was quite a lot quicker than him, actually. You can see how much I gained there. Might be able to hold momentum. Pulls away ever so slightly on the exit. Now coming down this really fast section, there's a yellow flag though. So not as fast as it usually would be. Someone just fixing the barrier there, so I assume someone's just clobbered it. And then back to racing speed. I think that was me with a penalty on the left-hand side. Or not a penalty, a warning for track limits. or that might have been someone else. The kart 17, I think that was someone else. I do get quite a few warnings throughout this session though, so that's definitely something I'm going to have to work on, because from trying to race in this series, track limit warnings all the time might not be the best thing to do. So I do need to get a bit better with that. Learn the limits of the kart and the track. But yeah, it's early stages of these two strokes for me. I've only ever driven them twice, so just kind of getting to grips with the karts is quite hard, because the karts we're usually driving are Sodis, which are very heavy, not very quick, and these are a huge step up from them. So it's going to take a long time to adapt to them, but yeah, it just takes practice. Now, turn 1, there's a really bumpy curb on the exit of turn 1, but turn 1, I kind of got fairly right some laps. It was kind of, sometimes you get it right, sometimes you get it wrong, and when you get it wrong, it's quite often really wrong. So yeah, we tried to avoid that, but we tried to get better as the session went on. Still just trying to hold on to the back of Teddy's car, but you can see he's pulling away ever so slightly. Again though, round here I seem to be really quick, apart from the exit. That was a pretty shocking exit. And then he gets a good run throughout this really quick section. We've got some traffic in front of us, so I think Teddy goes for the move maybe. Going down the straight, gets in the slipstream, yeah, goes down the inside. I try and follow him through. Can I get the move done? No, I can't. He closes the door. I was really far back. It was a bit of a I mean, it probably wasn't going to work most of the time, but just by chance, I tried to give it a go. Get a decent exit though, coming out of that corner, and go down the inside. Lovely move, fairly nice and clean. Little bit over the white line there. Not all four wheels, so that'll be all right. Again, messed up the exit and the entry to that corner. It's just, I don't know, I've struggled with that corner for most of the day really. So that is definitely something I need to get better at. But again, first time at a track, just kind of learning it as I go. So yeah, it's just all about the learning really. This was a bit of a tricky section of the track to get right. I don't know if I said that already, but it was just quite a technical little bit. And going around turn 1 again, I took that quite nicely. I was pretty happy with that. Then going into turn 2 and 3, this is where my strong point was. Don't think I did it that great that time. I think might have lost a little bit of time to Teddy in front. Kept missing the apex to that corner. That was really bad. That was actually really bad. Kind of wish that wasn't on camera now, but you know, we roll. Just trying to keep onto the back of Teddy's car, but he's such a quick driver. You can see him pulling away. Until this bit, great entry and a pretty decent exit of that corner. Gained quite a decent amount of time. So just trying to claw him in. That is definitely track limits. Don't know where I was going there. But yeah, I think I did get a warning for that. I think I got about 3 or 4 this session. So it's definitely something I need to change up and get a bit better at. But you know, it's just practice, isn't it? This kid there, that was a very, I mean, he was letting people pass, but nearly swiped across in front of Teddy's car, but managed to come out unscathed, so it's not too bad. Going into this tricky corner again, you can see how wide I went, and then Teddy just managed to hook it up really nicely. Gets a lovely exit. I just lose so much time. So yeah, it's definitely somewhere that's like probably the main part of the track for me that I keep getting wrong, and the main part that I need to learn better. So that is something I'm definitely going to need to focus on. Going to this section again. You need to get a good exit out of there because you've got the whole main straight to go down. So you need a good run out of that to be able to get closer to the car in front. I thought Taylor was going to go for a move there, but I think he was a bit too far back. Going around turn 2 and 3 again. I think I gained a little bit there. Like I said at the start of the video, I'm pretty decent around turn 2 and 3. So that was good. Just trying to work out. Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, that was pretty decent that time. Well, I can see Teddy going down the inside there. Teddy going down the inside of that driver. Lovely move. Nice and clean. So now we're just going to try and find a way past the driver that Teddy just got past. I don't know how easy it will be. I think he might be a heavyweight, so it shouldn't be too hard. We've got probably much better exits. You can see how much gain on him there. That was a good entry to that corner. Lovely exit as well. Get down the inside going into turn 1. Lovely move. That was a nice move. Fairly clean. No contact, so that was good. Going around turn 2 and 3 again. I really hooked it up around there. That was nice around there. Gained quite a decent amount of time on Teddy, I believe. Again, missing the apex to turn 3. Or turn 4, sorry. Really could not hit that apex for some reason. I think I just braked way too late each time. Going over that stupid bump there, it's really irritating. If you go wide on that bit, it's just some stupid bump in the middle of it, which is really irritating. Someone just clobbered the barrier right in front of us, kicked up loads of dust. Teddy kind of presented me with it, just moved out of the way and just showed me that. So it was a little bit more difficult to get round him, or it looks a lot less. What's the word like? It was oh my god, I can't speak. It was a lot worse in person. That's what I'm trying to say. It was a lot worse. But managed to get away with it and not get any contact or get caught up in it. So that was good. Now we're behind some more traffic. Teddy trying to go around the outside. Tries to get a switchback while I go down the inside. Can I keep it around the outside? I can. Right, I keep it around the outside. I am now through past Teddy. Am I going to go for the move around here? I am. It was a very late decision, but I managed to get it done. Try close the door. No, I don't. Oh, and I get pushed out wide. I end up on the grass. Marshall telling us to slow down. There was a yellow flag there. Teddy didn't manage to get past either. But let's see. Oh, I think it might still be a yellow flag. Oh, until the main straight. Back onto the main straight. Teddy's got a good run on the main straight. He's going to go into turn 1. I try and follow him through, but there's no space to go on the curb. He just doesn't leave enough space. It was a bit of a late lunge. It was a bit of a risky one to take, but I just thought I'd chance it and just didn't work. I think I'll get past him fairly soon. I probably should have just gone for it there. Nice big lunge, but didn't work. Can we get this the switchback? So we close. A little bit of contact there with the back of his cart, I think, but nothing too serious. Again, a little bit of contact again. I think I might send it down the inside. Yeah, down the inside we go. Can we hold on to it this time? I end up going out really wide naturally, so I think that just closes the door so he can't get through. Now back behind Teddy once again. Just need to claw him back in. I gained so much time around there actually. I think Teddy might have just got a really bad exit from the previous corner, and I've managed to claw him in massively. Got a decent exit out of that back corner there though. Going around turn 1, I think I got a bit of oversteer, so I did lose a little bit of time. I think this is where I started to get turn 2 and 3 like spot on. Like that was really nice. I gained a lot of time on the back of Teddy there. Got a decent exit, kind of sort of similar to Teddy in front, but the entry was very nice. Now come around this little bit of a difficult corner, right up behind Teddy's cart now. Am I going to go for the move? I think I do. I go for a bit of a late lunge. I go down the inside, but naturally go out really wide. He gets his switch back, and I think he gets back down the inside. He gets cut back. Has absolutely done me around there. It was a bit of a chancy move. I wasn't really expecting it to work as such, because it was very late on the brakes. Go wide, then naturally him being a very experienced rapid driver, he knows where to put the car. He knows that he should get a cut back on that. I could have gone for the move actually going into turn 2 there. Just another late lunge. I think there was a little bit of contact with the back of Teddy's cart, but I claw him in very close to the back of him. Fairly similar braking points there. Managed to keep it away from the back of his cart, so this didn't go into the back of him. Oh, I think I spoke a bit too soon. Went into the corner of his cart there, bogged me down massively. But try and claw him back in once again. Again, around that corner, I seem to be really, fairly quick around there compared to him. I gained a little bit of time, but then again, his exits are just really good. He is about 5 kg lighter, But with these two strokes, you don't notice it as much as you would in the Sodies, I don't think. Which is kind of weird because the two strokes have less acceleration, I'd say. So I'm not really sure how that works, but yeah, it didn't seem like it was as noticeable as it is in a Sodi. But yeah, just trying to claw him back in again. I've said that so many times, but that's all I've been trying to do the whole video or the whole session. Just been trying to get back onto the back of him. Nearly went for the move there. Would have been a very stupid thing to do because it's quite far back. Don't know, I think I was really, really annoyed with myself under the helmet there because I just put the kart in the completely wrong place at the wrong time, which then bogged me down for the exit and just lost me so much time. Nearly track limits there. I think we were just about on the track still. But yeah, we did get quite a few. Oh, that was actually a warning for me because I was kart 16. So on the left-hand side of the screen there, did actually get a warning. So that was a bit of an oopsie. But, you know, we carry on. I think I got about 4 warnings or something. I think I've said that already in the video. I keep forgetting what I've already said. But, you know, it's like, it's my second video. Just take a chill. Right, just leave me to it, okay? And then someone with a kart issue, I assume, something. I nearly go down the inside. There was a little bit of contact there. I was way too far back, just stuck my nose in at the wrong time. That was very stupid of me. Probably shouldn't have done that, but you know, we carry on. Don't think I got any warning for that or anything. I was going to say fairly similar, but I think Teddy got a decent exit compared to me there. Going into turn 1 again, missed the apex. That was a bit rubbish, to be honest. But again, going into turn 2 and 3, can I get past him before the end of the race? I don't actually remember if I did or not, but we will see. Got some traffic in front of us now. I'm going to try and navigate his way past them. Oh, round the outside. That was a lovely move, actually. Go down the inside of this next driver as well. It's actually a yellow flag. Don't know if that actually counted, but, you know, it did in my head. So, you know. But yeah, round the outside, someone stacked it in the barrier again. But yeah, round the outside of Teddy there, it was actually a really nice move. I was pretty happy with that. So yeah, it was a nice move to make. I think the session's nearly over. I believe it might even be over this lap, or maybe not. I think we've got a few more laps to go. Can we keep Teddy behind? That is the question. Still a yellow flag in that sector. That was really bad. Completely screwed up the exit. Completely missed the apexes. So that wasn't brilliant. Again, I think I might just be feeling the pressure or something. But I am missing every apex that presents itself to me. So that's obviously not brilliant. I think I go wide here. Not too wide, actually. Not too bad. Surprised. Oh, yellow flag. Because I don't think... If it wasn't a yellow flag, I don't think I would have kept the position. I think Teddy probably would have gone for the move. But they're still sorting out tyres. I think it probably was quite a big crash then. So that might take a little while to get that sorted out. But going around the last corner here, is it finished? It is. Yeah, it's finished this lap. So yeah, it was a good session. P3 overall, very happy with that. Had decent pace throughout the session, so that was lovely to have some good pace. Bearing in mind it was the only first time around a track, second time in a club kart. So yeah, it was lovely to have decent pace. So yeah, lovely day out. Okay, so that is the video done. Thank you to all that have watched this far. If you have, it's muchly appreciated. Hopefully there's some more videos to come. The editing side of it takes quite a long time, so I'll see if I can be bothered to edit it. But yeah, we'll see how it goes, and hopefully we'll get a GoPro soon, so it will be better footage. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching.